it never blew up like this before, I guess, but maybe it was the way that I said it. I'm not sure, but I guess people were interpreting it to mean that I meant that there were no women working on the show, and that was not my intention.
Right,
so
right.
Not to make anybody feel like, because that's simply not true. I was talking about in that studio, in that room, and even Sydney would tell you, I would walk out that room and be like, I can't be in here for now. And I would even say, when I leave the show, I don't even want to talk to any guys. That's why I had lip service with all women, because I was like, I can't talk to any guys for like 2 hours. And I feel like I've said that on many interviews, but somehow this
wasn't
turned into a lot more.
This wasn't the first time I've heard you say it. Were you surprised that it became a
yes.
thing?
I was definitely surprised, but
What's up, my family? So Angela Yee has finally responded. You guys just saw that video. Now, if you guys are kind of wondering, what did Angela Yee even do? So Angela Yee was 1/3 of the Breakfast Club. Now, it was Charlamagne the God, it was DJ Envy, and it was Angela Yee. Now, everyone knows the Breakfast Club is. I don't need to go through a diatribe, but she ended up leaving the show recently, and she was on, I forget what the lady's show is, but it's a predominantly female just viewership show, and she said that there were no other females and that she felt a little not uncomfortable, but she felt like she couldn't get defended because there was no other females. And the way she worded it and said is that there was no other females. Now, everyone kind of freaked out and had an up and up, because it doesn't make any sense. You didn't have a problem with this until you left, and then now you're saying this on this show. On top of that, a bunch of other people came out and said, hey, there's a lot of black female workers that work for the Breakfast Club. I don't know why you're trying to portray as if you're the only female, because that's what she said. Now, DJ Envy also said that he had a conversation with her and that she was going to clear it up, and now she has her own podcast. Everybody has their own podcast nowadays, and she is one of them. She hopped on her own podcast and she said, you guys saw that clip, that, I don't know how people got that they got that idea. There's a lot of females. I just meant I was the only female in the room out of me, DJ Envy, and Charlamagne, and obviously that was a whole bunch of cap. Now, a lot of people are kind of asking, why does it seem like she's going up against the brand that put her on? But I think what is going on and what is happening is, I think that she was put into a position, and I probably sound like I'm copping a plea for her, which I probably am to an extent, but it seems like she was put in a position. She's on a all-female platform, essentially, with a female viewer base, and they asked her a question that she probably felt like she had to answer and give it some sort of validity. But at the same time, this is something that you shouldn't do with your coworkers. You knew what it was signing up to this. I think Academics made a great point, to where he said she knew what she signed up for, so now all of a sudden you shouldn't be complaining about it as if you weren't on that show for over a decade. And I see it the same exact way. I kind of feel like she said something that was completely wrong. She didn't think it was going to get the backlash that it did, and it ended up going a completely opposite way than what she thought was going to happen. And now she's in this seat to where she has to basically go on an apology tour, because a lot of people are coming at her, because the Breakfast Club is a brand that's been established for over a decade now, and it's basically been a forefront of hip-hop and hip-hop journalism and hip-hop radio. And it seems like when the one female host that, not gonna lie, there's also been some old videos, of the whole Gucci Mane thing, of her kind of just seeming like she is not gonna tell the truth. And when something comes out like this, it doesn't give people the best idea of her, especially when she gives her explanation on her own podcast that people really weren't tuning in for to begin with. But what do you guys think about this? You guys think that she maybe had a slip up? Do you guys think that she intentionally was trying to get everybody to turn on the Breakfast Club? And there's something that we don't know that's going on behind closed doors. Remember, give me a like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. Peace.